Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Devin.
Yes, hello. Let me go and tell you now, ma'am. I really don't understand what this is. I was just told to give you a call that you to be able to help me, but I really don't need. I don't need no help. I don't need no help. My people, my family tell me that I need to change, but hey, listen, I am who I am. I don't know nothing about having to change. I mean, I've been me all my life, so I mean, I don't know what they're talking about. But just to get them off my back, I gave you a call today to do this virtual meeting because I wasn't trying to come in nowhere to be on laying on nobody's couch because I don't. I mean, I can lay on my own couch. So I mean, I'm just making this phone call to get my people them off my back. I'm just letting you know that now. I don't know what we're gonna be talking about, but I mean, I just give it a try. But I'm me. I'm just gonna be me.
Okay, Devin.
Period.
My name is Denise Russell, and I do appreciate you reaching out to speak with me and giving me a chance to see if we can work through the reason why you think that you could just only lay on your couch or don't need anyone to talk to. Okay.
You know, it sounds
Okay.
good. Okay.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, everybody got issues. I mean, we live with them. You know. So
Okay. So if let's start here. If you was not the family wasn't asking you to call, what would be the reason why you would call me? What would prompt you to call me, to want to call me and get coaching?
I guess I'm tired of being the same way that I've always been. You know. But that's good to me. It's good to me. But I don't like feeling like this all the time. You know. I just I feel like life is just a big roller coaster. It's always ups and downs, ins and out. And that's like I can never just really get a grip on what life actually is. I mean, I've been through so many different things growing up, and it's like life has never been stable for me. I've never had a stable life, you know. And they say that you are. I mean, I read a little bit now. I ain't gonna play the hope coach. I don't know what that means, but you know, I'm looking for any kind of silver lining, really. You know, I have a heart out to share, and I don't talk to people. I don't talk to people about my issues or what I'm going through because you know you can't trust people because everybody got a motive, or some kind of hidden agenda when you talk to them about yourself. So I ain't trying to get nobody no ammunition on me.
Okay, Devon. Um, what I can tell you is I want to do two things right now. I want to reassure you that this is a safe environment for you to be safe and that it is trustworthy. Also, I did hear that you said that you have no know what stability looks like. Well, I'm here to get you from where you are to truly where you want to be, and further on in the conversation, we'll figure out where is it that you what you truly want. Okay? Does that sound good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I sent you some information because I knew that you was going to be calling me. Could you look at the our space agreement? Because I want to start there with you so that you can feel safe, that you know that this is a trustworthy space. So if you look at the one, this will be our agreement that whenever we're
All right,
talking,
one moment.
okay,
Okay, space commitment.
our space commitment. If you go to the first one, this is my commitment to you. Okay. What you, if you look at it, read my, what my commitment would be to you.
All right, I'm actually looking at this.
Okay,
Uh,
I can pull it up. Would you like for me to get it?
it's showing that. Oh, yes, if you can pull it up on the screen.
My commitment in our space agreement is that I is going to be this is a trusting space. I respect you. This is a space where honesty, where you can be very honest. All your emotions are welcome here. This is a safe space, and what is said here stays here. What's what you learn here leaves here. This is a compassionate space. It's a non-judgment free zone. And don't forget, you're more than welcome. All of your emotions, I want you to know that this is a safe space for you. So, is there anything that you would like to add to this space agreement?
So my sister, the one actually hooked up this meeting with us. Now, what we talk about, you're not gonna go back and tell my sister, are you?
And this is why I did our space agreement, our space commitment to each other is that what stays here. What's said here stays here, but what's learned
Oh,
here leaves here. Okay? And this is a very safe space. So to answer your
okay.
question,
That's
no.
okay.
Okay. Would you like to add anything to
Okay.
our
That
space agreement?
that um now let me go ahead and just say this now. I have a very extensive vocabulary, but um I do I do like profane words, not just to be disrespectful, but this is adjective because they express how I feel. So one or two might slip. I'm just giving you a disclosure up front, but nothing is never done in disrespect. But those just how I use adjectives to express my emotion. So I mean,
Mr. Mr.
I'm still gonna
Devlon.
respect you, but I mean, my vocabulary might get a little, since we're gonna be diving into some things. So I'm just letting you know up front.
Okay. All of your all emotions, everything gets welcome. You already let me know that there's no disrespect intended. So are you ready to proceed forward? I want to do this at the pace that you're ready to dive into the conversation to see, what brought you to coaching.
Man, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. So also just tell me emotionally if you had to describe your emotions as an emotional weather, what type of weather would that be?
Uh, Cloudy with the chance of severe thunderstorms.
Okay.
It's always cloudy, but certain things causes tremendous thunderstorm.
Okay. You said certain things. Could you tell me more about those certain things?
I don't do good with any kind of conflict. That's why I stick to myself. I stay in seclusion, because when you have to deal with people, I don't do good dealing with people on any terms. It's always something, and it always causes me to just really blow up. I don't do good. I just don't do good.
Okay. So the blow up, could you give me a little bit, give me what something recently, when you say blow up, give me something recent that recently just happened for you to blow up
Well,
about.
Well, one of the most recent things that really just caused a big blow up. Um, my father just passed away,
Okay.
and it really, I was numb. I really didn't have no emotions about it. Because he left my sister and my mother when we was young. You know what I'm saying? My mom had to work hard. She had to be the mother and the father. She had to run a whole household. He left and did what the hell he wanted to do in his life. And then now that he done died, they want me to feel a certain type of way. The hell, man! I mean, the shit is crazy. It's crazy, man. How they expect me to go to this man's funeral when he abandoned and left us? I have no remorse. I'm not glad that he dead, but I'm just numb. I don't care. So it was a big blow up because they wanted me to go to the funeral to somebody that left us. You know what I'm saying? Left us in despair. Man, I what? That memory that I have of him is not good. Even after we became adults, he still never really came around. So I mean, the big blow was, that's your father. That's my who? The hell? He's nothing to me. And so I was not going to and I did not go to the funeral. I didn't. I didn't go. So that's been a big thing with me and my family because they thought as though I should have been forgiving him and moved past that. But nah, they didn't see what I saw. They didn't feel what I felt. They didn't know the things that I had to go through growing up without my father in the house, seeing my mother struggle. They do nothing of that.
So, Mr. Devon, if you had to give that emotion that you're feeling right now a name, what would it be?
Resentment,
Resentment?
hate, resentment. I mean, it's just something that I just wouldn't be able to. I don't know, man. How can they expect me to feel for somebody that did me like that? How?
I want to deal with your feelings and how you're feeling, not other people. Let us work with your feelings. You said resentment, hateful. So, and how are these feelings impacting other relationships in your life?
They're really making it causes havoc. To me, it's like I always keep a guard and a shield up. It's like people that are in my surroundings. It's like I feel as though they're always judging me on how I feel when I got
Okay.
a reason to feel how I feel.
Now, the story that you're telling yourself
Um,
about what happened and you're rehearsing it in your mind, that's the story you're telling yourself that you have the reason to feel the way that you do.
absolutely, absolutely. That is my God given reason
Okay.
because
Could,
I didn't ask for that.
mm-hmm.
I didn't ask to be left at 11 years old. I didn't ask to have to watch my mom struggling work day to day. I didn't ask to have to be put in that predicament. It was all his fault.
And I'm glad that you're able to acknowledge how you're feeling, and that's how you feel. And anyone should honor that. But do you think that the self talk could be fueling what you're feeling, the story you're telling yourself?
I don't know. The only thing that I know, Mr. Neese, to be honest, is that I'm tired of feeling this hurt. I'm tired. It's weighty. It's real weighty. I mean,
Mhm.
it just causes so many different emotions just to come up. Like I said, life is like a roller coaster. Good days, bad days, but most days are more bad than good. I'm really tired. I'm I'm tired of feeling like this, and I don't know how to get these emotions out to get rid of this hurt. I'm really tired, and that's why I accepted this invitation to meet with you because they say you are the hope coach, and and I have a hard exterior, but I mean, I'm tired, and anything that I need to do to be able to get myself back on the right track. I want to live a life that's worth living. I don't want to hold on to this hatred and this hate and this resentment. I'm tired, Miss Denise. I am so tired. And I'm to the point that I'm tired of having conflict with everybody about my emotions, how I feel and how I perceive something. I'm just ready to get on the right track. I really am. And that's why I reached out to you. And it hurts to really be able to express how I'm really feeling right now. It's like a whirlwind that's going on because I've hidden it for so long, and to have this space and place to actually be able to open up, it's a breath of fresh air, but it's still pain. It's still painful, and I'm tired of holding this pain, Miss Denise. I'm tired of it, and whatever I need to do, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to walk this walk if you'll lead me.
And I'm willing to. I want to let you know that I've come alongside of you to be a friend to your emotions. You're carrying a very heavy backpack of emotions. I'm here during this time in these sessions that you can pass that backpack over to me so that we can look forward to what it is that you want to live, the life that you want to live. So tell me, how does that look for you? What does that look like for you?
Free of regrets, free from my past and how I grew up and how I was made to grow up fast, free from seeing all the pain and anguish that not only I felt but my mom felt, that my sister felt, the less than of what we had growing up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that looks like. And free to really be able to I can't even really I haven't even had a steady relationship since then because I'm always thinking that when I get into a relationship with somebody that they gonna leave. I
Let's
just
go
what I do
back.
and just be gone.
Let's go back and address why you feel that way. Talk about it. Tell me more where why you feel like if you get in a relationship that that person's going to leave.
I feel as though when they see this hurt that I feel, this other part of me, this resentment that I feel that it's gonna drive them away. I feel as though everything good that comes into my life is just for just a small window of a small season of being good, and that it's just gonna fall apart. That it's gonna leave and abandon me the way my father abandoned us. That's just my thought process of it.
Okay. So, with the resentment that you're feeling and being upset, could you tell me what you think is the real cause of what's causing you to be upset? I want you to say it to me. Why you're really upset and the resentment.
That the hero of my life, my father was my hero. That the hero of my life, he was my everything. I looked up to him for everything. He was my role model. I didn't want to be like no athlete. I wanted to be like my father. That he would just up and just leave us to fend for ourselves. How how could he do that to somebody that you say you love? How? I just can't I can't grasp that. That is the most heart stabbing feeling that I have ever felt.
So you're saying, was there anything else that you wanted to add?
It really just caused me different to live different, to grow up different as far as how I even related to other people. That kind of put me like I had friends but not real friends because I never let people get close to me. I always kept people at a distance because when I felt good with somebody that got close to me to that, they was gonna leave me.
Devon, how does that feel with you saying it out loud now? And you hearing yourself say it?
To be honest, it really feel like a weight that's being lifted off of my shoulders
Okay.
because I've never. This is my first time having a space where I can really release this and really be open up about this. And truly, from our conversation thus far, I truly believe that this is not only a safe place, but there is no judgment. And I feel as though I'm able to release this anger, this buildup of resentment that I have in my heart, that I can really let it out. And you know what? It feels like a breath of fresh air. It really does. Because I never really trusted anybody to this degree. Had an opportunity without someone else hopping in, um, getting mad at me because of how I feel, and then causing conflict. You know, I've never had that. I've never had that. Out of the 40 years of my life, I have never had this space like this to be able to be open and not somebody say, well, this and that, are reverting back on me. I've never had that.
Well, you have that space now. Okay. And if there's
Yes.
anything else that with from what I'm hearing, and make sure I'm hearing you correctly, the anger, your anger now stems from the abandonment issues from your dad, and it has caused some.
Yes.
It has overflowed into relationships. Is that what you're saying to me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you we checked in, you said that your emotional weather was cloudy with thunderstorms, and that's pretty much every day. So tell me, what would you like to do for it to be sunny? How can we get you to the place where you're having good days almost every day? What would that look like for you?
Being able to deal with my emotions as they come, to put them in their correct spots in my life, and not just feel one-sided all the time, or mad all the time, or in despair all the time, or just in an uproar. How can I deal with my emotions on a day-to-day basis that's gonna help me to be better?
Okay. How do you usually deal with your what? How do you usually deal with things when you're angry?
I take a drink,
Okay.
which don't do nothing but make me even more angry after that.
Okay.
That's my
So
go-to.
write that down on your piece of paper that you drink. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you, will drinking, is that gonna bring about the change that you desire?
No, but for a moment I won't think about it.
Okay. But your the goal is for you to have more sunny days and for you really truly live the life that you desire.
Right,
Okay. So with it, was there another way that
right.
you deal with your anger?
Um, that's all I did. I just tried to drink it away, but it ended up intensifying it.
Okay. So you stated that. I want to make sure that you say it just makes you feel good for that moment. You want to feel good for a moment, or you want to feel good for the rest of your life?
I would like to find a different. I would like to find a different way to deal with it, and not have to use that to actually cloak it or cover it up. Um, how to actually be able to get to a place where I don't have to, that I'm able to really just think in the correct ways where they don't just blow up in my face.
Have you
That it
tried
don't be a
some?
big combustion.
Have you
I didn't
tried
hear you.
something? Have you tried something in the past that has worked that made you feel good when you were upset before?
No, no, this drinking. You have any suggestions?
Do you mind if I make a suggestion?
Sure. I mean, at this point, I'm open to anything that's gonna help get me to a better place. Um,
Okay.
I'm open. So whatever you got, I'm willing to do 100%. I take the suggestion and make a change.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to make the suggestion. When I addressed, spoke with you earlier in the conversation, we talked about some the self talk. What story are you telling yourself? Have you thought about if you change that self-talk? So give me an example of the talk that you speak to yourself, the self-talk when this happens. Because then I want you to
Meaning,
read.
okay. So what I hear myself saying to myself is, you deserve to feel how you feel. You deserve to hold on to the resentment that you have for your father. He ain't shit. He's he deserved all the hatred that you have for him because of the way that he did and abandoned you all. That's my self talk. Now how
Okay.
I can change that, I don't how I could change that, I don't really know. So what I would just change the verbiage of what I'm saying to myself to something positive. How would I do that?
Yes, you answered your own question.
Okay, let me hold on, let me
Give me a give me a sample of what your new self-talk would be now. And then you see how you're writing it down. Can I make another suggestion? Journaling,
yes.
sitting with your feelings of the
I like to
abandonment.
write. So
Yes, yes. Sitting with your feelings of the abandonment and journaling how you feel.
mm, okay. So so-
Okay.
okay, so an example of a positive talk is I just put down is that it's okay to feel the way that I feel. It's okay to forgive, but not necessarily have to forget. But I have to forgive for myself in order to move past this.
Yes. And the more you talk to yourself that way, the more you write, the more what's in you, the resentment, the hurt, and the pain will come to the surface. It's just like, let me give you an example. There's a leaf in the bottom of the glass, and that leaf is in the bottom of the glass, and you want it to come to the top. So you pour some water. So the more you journal, the more you talk to yourself, and you fill yourself up with positivity, all that anger and hurt will rise to the top. And no, I just
Mm,
encourage you to be consistent with it.
wow.
Okay. So,
Okay.
do you want to decide on
Listen,
a few action plans right away, or do you still want to take a look? It's too early, um, and we just take some time and schedule some more appointments.
um, today has been an array of different emotions that you have poured out of me. Um, I would like to sit with what what you've poured out of me today, and let's schedule some more sessions. I believe this is really gonna give me hope in my life. I believe that this is really going to bring about a change in my life because it wasn't as hard as I was making it out to be as you began to talk to me and help me work through those different emotions and the resentments of how I was feeling, that it's really one step at a time. And you have really shown me that I can do it. if I just open it up one part at a time, that I don't have to deal with all my emotions all at one time. I can pick this part, this part, this part, and really be able to open up to get a good result, you know. And listen, I am so grateful that your voice is so, you know, you didn't judge me. You know, you listened to what I said and you listened to what I didn't say. So I'm so grateful for that. So yes, let's go ahead and sign up for some more sessions. Listen, your name speaks for itself. I really believe that you are the hope coach.
Thank
You
you.
you you help people, and I am so grateful for that. I'm grateful that you're helping me. I really am, and I'm glad that I just didn't dismiss this meeting. That I took a chance to really understand what I've been going through in my life. So I
Hmm.
thank you for truly being the hope coach, Miss Denise.
You're
And you can sign me up for some more sessions. I'm ready to get my life back on track.
welcome. So we'll set a date wherever is convenient for your schedule. And I want to let you know it's all a pleasure speaking with you. You have my number if you need to speak to me before the next time we meet. Okay. And thank you for being going on this journey with allowing me to go on this journey with you to get you from where you are to where you desire to be. Okay.
Thank you thank you so much.